In this video, I'm going to talk about appointment setting, what the job is, how it works, and who should do it, and why some people should start with appointment setting and why other people should just go straight for closing. And I'm going to talk about the difference between both of these as well. Now, lots of people that will come into my program just go straight for the closing jobs, and that's totally fine. At the end of the day, the choice is up to you about what's going to be right for you, and that's why I'm making this video, to give you the most information on appointment setting and on closing so that you can make the best decision for you. But I will say, if you have sales experience, all right, and you want to make as much money as you can right now, you should go for closing. If you are a brand new beginner and you have zero sales experience and you want the fastest path to success, you should go for appointment setting. So that out of the way, what is an appointment setter? An appointment setter schedules calls for the salesperson. All right, so you will, as the appointment setter, communicate with leads through messages, through comments, and other digital ways, and then get them to go and fill out a call application to speak with a salesperson on a sales call. So what does this look like in detail? When you are an appointment setter for a business, the business is going to give you access to their Instagram account, sometimes their LinkedIn account, and you are going to manage the inbox of that business's social media account. So any messages that a business's social media gets during the day, you will reply to those messages. You will ask them a few questions about their situation and then point them to a link to go and schedule a sales call. That is basically it. All right. In some cases, you will reply to comments that a business gets on their social media posts. But in general, your main job is to just get people to go and schedule calls with the closers, with the salespeople. So the entire job can be done from your phone, and it's all done through messages and typing and moving your thumbs, nothing else. Now, you get paid 5% of every sale that the salesperson closes. That is a typical appointment setter commission percentage. Some businesses might also give you a small base salary, but it really just depends. Mainly, when a salesperson closes a sale, you get 5%. So if they close a $5,000 coaching program, you get $250 for just moving your thumbs. Sounds pretty good to me. Now, what will your day look like? You will be logged in, like I said, to a business's social media account. That could be Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, whatever. And you will have, obviously, notifications turned on. And anytime a message comes in, sometimes comments, you are on it right away. You want to hit them right away, be very prompt. And you will have a shift, typically that might be all day, and it might only be a few hours. It just depends. But you are on your phone handling messages and leads that come into an inbox. Now, for those of you that aren't sure if you should start with this, here's maybe why you should start with appointment setting. Number one is it's literally the easiest job in the entire world. Literally. When I make videos on appointment setting or Instagram reels talking about it, whatever, and I explain this job and then lots of people don't like shoot their hand up like, oh, I want to do that. I'm like, okay, well, did you hear what I said? You know, you can literally make between $5,000 and $8,000 a month just to send messages back and forth for a business. Why can you get paid that much? Because you are doing something that is very important to the business's money. You are getting potential leads onto sales calls. That is very valuable. And because of social media, you can do that easily through messages. So you use the business's social media account. It's not even your account. Just to clarify, I don't know why people think this, but it's not your social media accounts, okay? It's the business's social media accounts, all right? And then you just message back and forth a few times with people and get them to schedule sales calls. You don't have to show your face. You don't have to speak to anybody. You are doing, and this is the funny part, you are doing the exact same thing you're doing all day anyway, which is dicking around on your phone. But in this case, you're getting paid $5,000 to $8,000 a month. You know, I'm surprised more people don't want to do this. And I think I find this insane because when I used to be on the internet like years ago, back in the day, like trying to figure out how to make money online, it was way harder to figure out than it is now. YouTube was barely even a thing. appointment setting definitely wasn't a thing, and there was way less info out there on what to do. Like, I came up in the hard fucking stone ages of making money online. I was digging deep on like forums and shit. I'm like, is this guy trustworthy? Is he gonna scam me? Like, there was no social media. Now you have more than enough information to figure out how to do anything. Literally anything. There's thousands of hours of legit education on it. I don't care what it is. There are so many people teaching you how to do everything online, every kind of business that you can think of. Everything you need to know to succeed is literally at your fingertips. So if I had seen something like this back then, I would have been like, let's fucking go. I'm doing this today in the next 5 minutes. All I have to do is send a few messages back and forth with people, get them to schedule calls. I don't have to show my face. I don't have to speak to anyone. Make 5 to 8K a month. There's no catch. Like, there's nothing I'm not telling you about. All you have to do is vet the business and make sure that they are actually making a lot of money and have inbound leads consistently. If they have those things, you are good. When I was searching for a way to make money online, the reason this would have been appealing is because I would have thought, oh, I can do this like right now. I can make money this week, like doing this, you know? But I honestly think that most people that are researching make money online, the vast majority of people that watch these videos, they're not serious and they're never going to do anything anyway. It's just entertainment to them, which is pretty wild when you think about it. But this is the easiest place for you to start, especially if you have no fucking clue what to do. And for most people, again, this is a great place to start because it's just so easy and the barrier to entry is lower than getting a good closer role. Okay, so 16-year-old kids do these appointment setter jobs like complete dummies whose brains have not even fully developed yet. Like, that's who's lapping you in these positions. So if you are an adult of any age and you have a full-time job, which is the case for most people, this is something you can easily do at the same time because it's just on your phone. You're probably on your phone all day at work anyway. That's most people who have 9 to 5s. You could do this under your desk all day at work. You can do it anywhere. It doesn't really matter. And like I said, tons of 16-year-old kids are doing this. So if they can do it, I'm pretty sure that you can do it. Now, the next reason that you maybe should start with appointment setting is it's a really good introduction to closing. So when you appointment set for a business, you're going to get to know that product or service very well. You're going to get a feel for what kind of clients that they typically work with. You're going to get a feel and get experience with that specific sales process. And you're getting trained on all these things that you will need to know to succeed as a closer. And it's just happening naturally through you doing the appointment setting. So if later you do want to close and make way more money, 10 to 15K plus a month, you already know what you're doing now. You're already familiar with everything really. You now just need to get on the calls and start talking to people. So you've basically learned a lot of stuff already and you're in a good position to succeed quickly as a closer. So I would say it's a super easy place to start as an appointment setter to set yourself up to make more money later. And if you've been doing a good job appointment setting for a business and then you decide, okay, I want to close now, I want to be a closer, and you go to that business owner and you say, hey, I'd like to close, I would like to do that in the future, they are way more likely to be like, hell yeah, okay, because you've been doing a great job for them already and they already know you, right? It's an easy transition for them and for you. So for example, if one of their closers drops out, which is very common in sales has a high turnover rate, it's way easier for the business owner to just go to you because they know you than it is for them to be like, okay, fuck, now I have to go and find a completely new person to take these sales calls who I've never met before. And that process, hiring people, is a business owner's least favorite thing in the world. It's time consuming and it's annoying. Hiring is terrible. Business owners do not want to do it. They just want people to do the job, and they know that you are probably going to do that well because you've already shown that in an appointment setter role for them. And to further drill this in, I have literally had this exact process happen with students in my program. You can go on my YouTube channel, on this channel, and watch the video with me and Mike, where it's titled Fired from His Job to Appointment Setting at the Highest Level or something, where he started as a setter, for a business, and now they are moving him to closer, and he also made over 10K a month in appointment setting. This literally happened to him. You can watch the video. It's on my channel. So this is real. It's really just up to you and your work ethic. That is all it comes down to. Now, the next reason why many people should start, or maybe should start with appointment setting, is this. You are just extremely likely to succeed if you do this. The main reason people fail, as someone who's been in this space for a while, the main reason that people fail at making money online, why they will probably never succeed, the vast majority of people, guess why? It's because they quit. End of story. Because all of these make money online things work. You can go find 100 fucking people that are making any make money online, thousands of people that are making any of these things work. So it's always the person. And this might be a tough pill for some people to swallow, but this is the cold, hard reality. It's all about the person, not the opportunity, not the business model, nothing. If you took 100% of the people in the history of the galaxy who have ever tried to make money online, 99.999999% of them that didn't succeed is because they quit. It's because they gave up. If you stay on the path, you will succeed. And appointment setting is possibly the easiest way I have ever found for someone to succeed at making internet money. It's the most likely path for you to succeed at getting easy online money that there is, that I've ever found. So since most people are going to quit because they get into some make money online opportunity and it's always harder than they think it's going to be, right? Because some guru told them it would be easy. Then they start to do the work. They find out, oh, that was bullshit. Making money in any business opportunity is very difficult and takes time. Then when they find that out, most people just fucking give up instead of sticking through it and persevering. They just quit, all right? So since most people will quit, if you can get them doing something easy, seeing some success very quickly, that is going to skyrocket their confidence, and they're much more likely to succeed in the long run. As someone who has coached many people, worked with many people, getting them into sales, this is 100% true. The faster someone sees a W, the more likely they are to succeed in the long run. So that's what appointment setting is. It's a fast W. It can get you quickly into something and quickly making some money, even if it's only a few $1,000s. That could be the massive difference in the long run that keeps you on the path and keeps you from giving up. And I'm telling you, a monkey could do this job. I shit you not. Sometimes I message back and forth with people on the internet and I think I'm talking to monkeys. And no, AI is not going to take this job over because AI can't pick up a phone and dial extra leads. It can't have an actual human conversation with someone over messages. Also, at its core, being an appointment setter is about lead generation, and AI is never going to take over lead generation for this reason. If you get a message or a phone call from a robot, and then you get a message or a phone call from a human being, who are you more likely to respond to? Because that's what the business wants. They want you to respond to their lead generation. The human. Every time. When it's a robot, you're like some automated message, you're like, I don't give a fuck, I'm not replying to this shit. But when it's a human, you're like, you feel more obligated, right? AI is never taking over lead generation. That's totally ridiculous. When it's a person, you feel more obligated to reply. This right here is why no business is going to let AI take over its lead generation or appointment setting for like the next 20 years. You can do this. It is not very hard. And since most people watching this are never going to do anything anyway, or they'll give up in the first like couple of days or few weeks, this is the most likely path for you to succeed starting from zero. Because there's really no obstacles to do this. Like that's kind of the punchline. There's nothing that's going to come up that's super hard, that's going to discourage you or make you super uncomfortable. Once you get the role, it's pretty hard to mess up. Just be on your phone, respond to the messages promptly, lead the conversation to them scheduling a call. If they want to do it, great, send them the schedule link. If they don't, you just move on to the next person. So if you're on the fence about doing high ticket sales and you're not sure if you want to close or you want to set or if you want to do this at all, you should probably start with appointment setting. But if you know that you're all in with this, and you are ready to make a ton of money, like as much money as you possibly can, and you're all in with doing high ticket sales, or you have any sales experience at all, if you're any of these people, you should just go for closing. Okay, these are my recommendations. And again, I'm not trying to discourage anybody from doing either one. At the end of the day, you should think for yourself and not let anyone tell you what you should do. You should do what you think is best for you. So whatever you think is right for you, that's what you should do. Both of these jobs are doable. All different kinds of people succeed at both jobs every single day. So whatever kind of person you are, you can pick either one and be fine, as long as you do the work and you don't give up like most people will. That's the punchline. So just pick which one you want to do and just go all in and you will succeed. That's the end of the video. If you want my help getting an appointment setter job or a closer job, go to the links in the description. Until next time.